Really big pleasure for me today to host Dr. Antonia Bosanquet in our interview lecture. Dr. Antonia Bosanquet from the area of Islamic Studies of our institute. Dr. Bosanquet, could you please introduce yourself briefly?
I'm Antonia Bosanquet and I'm a postdoctoral researcher here at the RomanIslam Center, and I work on the Islam side of Roman Islam. So I look at what is today Eastern Algeria and Tunisia and Western Libya, and how the structures and cultures in these regions changed after the Islamic conquest. So I look at the historical period from the 8th to the 10th century, up until the Fatimid conquest. And my training is in reading Arabic texts and in Islamic law. That was my PhD, was medieval Islamic law. So most of my sources are also literary and legal sources, but of course I use material sources like archaeology and numismatics whenever relevant.
Dr. Bosanquet has a strong international profile. Dr. Bosanquet, why have you decided to come to Hamburg, and why have you chosen the RomanIslam Center?
Well, Hamburg's a good place at the moment for studying Islamic history, because there's quite a lot going on here that's relevant for our field. There's the Center for the Study of Manuscript Cultures, where they have research on Arabic and Islamic manuscripts. And at the Institute, the Asia-Africa Institute here, there's also quite a few projects that have been relevant for my work. So Hamburg was a good choice. And of course the RomanIslam Center is great because it brings together researchers working on a similar topic, the integration of a region into an empire following conquest, and a similar geographical space, North Africa and the Iberian Peninsula, but looking at different historical periods and with different thematic emphases. So for me it's been really useful to interact with researchers working on different but related fields for my work.
Thank you. So another question. In our interview series, we didn't have so many opportunities to show you the structure of our center. Dr. Bosanquet, can we please introduce the RomanIslam Center? I mean, the structure, how the center more or less works.
Well, we have two professors at the top, one on the Roman studies side and one on the Islamic studies side, two postdoctoral researchers and two doctoral researchers. And then we have fellows who can spend between 1 month and 1 year here with their own research project, provided that it relates to this topic of North Africa and the Iberian Peninsula under the Roman or the Islamic Empire, and then looking at what changed following conquest, what stayed the same, what reasons do we see for continuity. And the focus that we put on the fellows, but also the staff as well, working at the centre, is interaction. So we have shared lectures and we have joint projects together, we have discussions, we have the kitchen where everything happens. So that's what really brings us forward. This centre is communicating with each other.
Dr. Bosanquet, thank you very much for your time and for your great interview.
No, thank you.